Hello, everyone. Hello, good day. Let me load this thing up. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the broadcast where we're going to be playing some more FireRed today. As I said, it is Saturday, the last day of February 28th, 2026. It is a little bit after 11 in the morning, as you can see here. I need to put this, no, not there. Hang on, I gotta get my computer, my game set up here. Just give me 1 second. Hey, Wastoid, I did see your DM. I just gotta respond to it still. How you doing, man? Good morning. What'd you say? You said you have off Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays coming up starting tomorrow? All right, I gotta turn off this music because we are loading this up. That was a perfectly fine rendition of Pokemon music. But yeah, welcome to today's broadcast where we're gonna be doing some more Pokemon, and I have a surprise. I was able to do something last night. Hey, I'm getting myself set up here on my side, so if I pause a little bit, that's why. It's good to see you, Wastoid. How's your morning going? You're doing all right? Just sitting at work. I see. It's been a good morning. Oh, that's good to hear. Can you remind me, are you a coffee drinker? Because I'm about to have a cup right now. I tend to drink it. I used to only drink it in the morning. Lately, I've been a bad boy. I've been experimenting with it in the afternoon a little bit. Which also means last night I was up until almost 3 a.m. No joke! Because I had coffee at like 3 something in the afternoon, and it was actually like a legitimate size cup. Even though the cup is small, it was still mostly full. So hot. Holy Jesus, this is hot. Whew. You do drink it sometimes, usually a Coke Zero. Nice. Impish nature, is this even good? So chat, here's my surprise. Ta-da! We got Alakazam last night off stream, along with Squirtle and Bulbasaur. How did I do that? Good question. I did indeed buy the game Leaf Green last night on my Switch 1. And I was able to trade them all to myself. Oh shit, Osiri, I forgot to tell people. I just went live less than 10 minutes ago. I forgot to message. We are live with more Pokemon FireRed. We got Alakazam, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Last night. Come hang. Hell yeah. Pokemon people. We're live with more Pokemon FireRed. Hell yeah. What's up, Osiri? The wonderful Osiri. My sister is here. What's up? How are you today? You have Twitch up always on your workstation, so you see me pop up online. But it's the character that's got you. Okay, let me, you're gonna play some Hearth? Well, good luck to you. Okay, so yeah, chat, we picked up all the starters last night. So we have Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Really the nice thing here is the Alakazam. So we needed a water Pokemon desperately. The problem with Squirtle here is... Oh my god, they're both male? Dang. You only have Twitch on for me? Ooh. I feel specials. Oh, hey, look, I'm still in the trading place. So, one thing I did... Oh, you know, I want to look... Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's not important. Oh, chat. Look what we saved for today to start off. We're taking a cruise. I saved the cruise ship for us to start off with today. Welcome to the SSN. Excuse me. Do you have a ticket? We flash the SS ticket. Great. Welcome to the SSN. What would a sailor sound like? The sailor voice acting? There are not many sailors on here, right? The passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. By the way, I played this game last night on mobile, which means the Nintendo Switch. I played it in portable mode, and it was very cool because on the portable mode, the screen is much smaller than a computer monitor. So this game was like, yeah. So this game was for Game Boy back in the day. So it was cool to play it on a mobile device, on like a modern Game Boy. I am but a solitary traveler, because it is different playing it on computer. It absolutely is. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. We did not get our party situated. Shit. I'm not fighting that guy. I'm not doing it. No. I got too carried away, chat, with the SSN. I need to get my That's a moment. I need to get my party situated. Like, for example, we dropped Mankey. I gotta figure out what to do here. So, here's the thing. I got me a Squirtle last night, right? Got me a Bulbasaur last night. Problem is, it feels a little bit like cheating. I don't mind the Alakazam, because he's cool. So, for example, the Pokemon we were rolling with... Oh, by the way, Osiri, if you're here, we got your Meowth. How do you evolve this to Persian? Is it just a level thing? Meowth, evolve FireRed, level 28. Should we play with this Pokemon since it's Osiri's favorite? We could try. I don't really typically play with Meowth, but I'll do it for you, Osiri. We were rolling with Mankey and Gloom. Yeah, it looks like it's just level 28. I looked it up online right there. We were rolling with When does Mankey evolves a little bit late, right? Mankey evolve FireRed. Level 28 as well. Damn, everybody's at level 28. How are you doing today, Osiri? So... Now our let's see, what did we put in here? We put in Mankey and what? Meowth. So Meowth is really, really low. Geodude is low. Alakazam is low. And Mankey is low. You're doing okay today? How are y'all? It's been a good day so far. It's been a good day. It just started. Just started. I went to sleep real late last night. I was saying Wastoid earlier. So I did not have the earliest of mornings today, but I still, let's see. So I'm not gonna go into it right now. I was gonna talk about exercise, but yeah, I don't know. I got a couple 14,000 step days recently and a 13,000 step day. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. The Meowth is fine, but it should be stronger. So going on the ship, we could go on the ship and progress. How are we gonna beat Lieutenant Surge, by the way? We have Hazel, we have Cliff, Alakazam will be good. Are we gonna rely on Meowth, Mankey, and Geodude? Geodude is fine, but the Meowth-Mankey combo, I gotta get rid of one of them for Gloom or Bulbasaur. I don't know which one. Grass Pokemon? I'm not the biggest grass Pokemon fan. We get rid of... Mankey can go. As much as I love the guy. He was amazing for us. It's in box 2. Oh, it's so easy to switch between them. That's a huge improvement from Gen 1 Pokemon games to this one. Yeah, so today's the last day of the month. So for me, Osiri, today, my big goal is... Well, big goal. One goal I have is I want to finish up the month with 11,000 steps per day on average, and I need to just get some steps in later today. But yeah, yesterday was very, very good for exercise, which I was on the treadmill. So yesterday I took Cliff for a 75-minute walk, which was really, really nice. So one thing I did last night was I traded away a Diglett. So I figured I'd get them real easily again. Maybe we should go pick one up. This would be a good place to train grass and water Pokemon. Beat up a whole bunch of Digletts. Bro, level 22? What in the world? Oh, I can't even... This stupid thing. I can't even run. Jesus, man. Now, these Digletts are very annoying in this cave, then. But also good practice, right? Use next Pokemon? No. What do you mean I can't escape? Osiri entered the Hall of Fame. Aren't you already in it? You gotta already be in it, right? Hang on, check. Give me a second. I'm logging in here to my cloud bot. So let's see. You were not? Timers? That's surprising. That true? No, you're on there. You're number 4. You're number 4 on the Hall of Fame. So I'm gonna refund you. Bulbasaur fainted. We need to put in somebody else. How am I gonna kill this Diglett? This Diglett's gonna whoop that ass, man. Does Steel... What is Steel good against? I never know. Steel is good against what? Fairy, Ice, and Rock. Well, you wear it proudly. Oh, all good, Osiri. Haha, we burned them. All right, good. We need that damage. Boy, this is a tough fight. The reason why it's a tough fight is because I simply cannot run away. If I go to run away, it says Wild Diglett prevents escape with Arena Trap. So, you can't do anything. Just gotta sit here and get pummeled. Unless you can kill it. Which I... Did I just do a stupid attack? No, okay, I was fine there. All right. Which one are you, Greg? Do you know what number you are? Are you, What is Greg? You're like 11? Greg is, indeed number 11. If Osiri were 7, then together you guys would be 7-11. Let me see who is number 7. She goes, I'm better than you. 7 is Insect. Yeah, we just got rocked. I do not want to fight these silly Digletts. Let me get the hell out of here. Now, would this be a good place to level up water and grass, knowing that you can't escape? I mean, our Bulbasaur just got freaking demoed, man. If she was 9, you'd make an explosive combo. But yeah, for real. That's a good response. That's a great. I was wondering, how do I respond to that? 110? Nice, Greg. Lioness hit 100. Thank you so much, man, for always tuning in. That's a ton. That's a, I've never seen a streak so large. Yeah, poor Bulbasaur. Your streak was broken. Well, there comes a day where you can't go streaking anymore, right? I'm not going in that Diglett cave, I'll tell you that. So we have to level up. I will, I guess, level up Bulbasaur. The reason why I'm thinking it's okay, yeah, he's gonna be really strong for us, but he's at level 7. Which means I gotta put in the time right now to improve him. We could, do we just jam the Meowth? Or the Geodude? Let's put in the Geodude, right? Oh, for the stream plan today, chat. God damn, this guy just destroyed me here. I am gonna stream some now. Ta-da. Surprise. Bro, Geodude destroyed. Just getting wrecked. I'm gonna take a break because I need to get in some exercise. It's gonna be a beautiful day here, despite it being February. Damn, Geodude just got assaulted. But yeah, the day's gonna be beautiful here, so I'm gonna take the dog out for a walk, a nice long walk again. And then I will chomp a little bit of food. I made some stir fry last night before I went to bed. And damn, see, Geodude is so good here. Imagine throwing out Geodude right now. Your tofu was so good too. Hell yeah. I actually cooked mine a little bit longer last night than I normally do. The recipe that I have typically calls for 6 to 8 minutes. I have a big wok for the stir fry. Last night I put it in closer to 10 minutes actually. Make sure they really cooked, you know? Like get like the sides of the tofu. I do it in 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I add salt, pepper, and curry powder. Believe it or not, you like it kind of crispy on the outside and soft, chewy in the middles. Yeah, that's what I do. It's pretty much exactly what I do. Although it wasn't too crispy, but good enough. How did Bulbasaur do there? He destroyed them, but what's his health at? Still at 13. Let's go. So yeah, I added carrots and broccoli. I removed the tofu. I added carrots and broccoli. I let that cook for a little bit. About 5 minutes, maybe. Then I added green pepper, red pepper, and mushroom. And eventually I added a whole bunch of garlic and spinach, pasta, whole wheat pasta, and the tofu. A little bit of spinach, you know? I love spinach. But yeah, the pasta, whole wheat pasta is delicious in there. And soy sauce. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I make this, like, this meal, I don't know, maybe once every 2 weeks right now. In a huge wok, right? So, goddamn, this Geodude is putting in work right now. Do we reward him with a potion? We only have 8. No potion. No potion. We have Alakazam who can teleport, which is awesome. My god, it's so cool to have Alakazam. I am fortunate. Fortunate that I have both a Switch 1 and a Switch 2. It was wonderful to have a roommate for a while, because that means I got extra money. Disposable income, pretty much. Well, I was able to afford stream setup, you know? And, Switch 1, Switch 2, whatever, you know? Although Switch 1, I already had a Switch 1, but definitely Switch 2. If I didn't have that roommate back in the day, I would have not been able to afford a Switch 2, probably. Switch 2 is awesome, by the way. I am very happy with it. Just don't play it that often. Bulbasaur is fine. Ekans. It's always an Ekans here. Let's see here. Alakazam. We finally have a Psychic type online. Ooh, look at him. Hell yeah. I've always really liked the Abracadabra Alakazam line of Pokemon. That sounds very... It's funny to say that out loud, by the way. Abra, who evolves into Kadabra, who evolves into Alakazam. Put them all together. Abracadabra Alakazam. It sounds excellent, right? But that line of Pokemon, much to my liking. So if you are wondering what in the world we are doing right now, I desperately need to level up either Bulbasaur, which I've chosen to do, or just rock with Gloom, the way we were doing. I've chosen to level up Bulbasaur here, which is what we're doing. Along with, as you can see, Geodude here, who definitely needs it. We need to get this guy to, I think, level 25, Geodude, so we can get him to evolve. Now, Geodude is he's pretty useful. He's actually quite useful. So yeah, we're just going back and forth here in the grass. Bulbasaur level 11, though. Soon. I wonder if Bulbasaur will be able to kill some of these enemies there. They're a little strong, right? Like the Diglett Cave, for example. The Diglett Cave is way too strong. This poison guy, Ekans, destroys my grass. My grass! Your tofu was so good, too. Hell yeah. Greg said he was trying tofu for the first time recently. I forget if he added soy sauce or did something. Like, I just don't. Greg, you said what you were doing with your tofu if you're still here. Or at least what you did with it. Can you, if you're still here, what did you do with your tofu? Can you remind me? I remember I asked you. Because you can dress up tofu in a lot of different ways. Flavor-wise, which is really nice, actually. I should really experiment with more. I also just need to cook more. As in learn more variety. Tofu is really fun to play. Exactly, yeah. I host my friends over quite a bit. And I like to provide them with food. So it's nice to have a variety of different options, because it also saves a lot of money. You like coating it in sesame seeds and pan frying it till crispy. Sesame seeds. I don't even think I own that. Own sesame seeds. I guess you buy them in the aisle that has all the different seeds, right? Because I know where I buy seeds sometimes, like chia seeds and some other kind back in the day. Meowth? Yeah, we definitely need to level up Meowth. Meowth would be perfectly fine here, except Ekans will poison his ass. Go to an Asian market to get them. It's priced so much better. Ah, I'd have to look one up. I don't exactly know where there is one around me. TBH, but can't be too far. I'm in New Jersey. People of all ethnicities around here. Bulbasaur grew to level 12. Hell yeah. Poor Bulbasaur is still a little on the weaker side. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind, Osiri. Man, we are dropping a whole bunch of boulders on these poor Spearow. These poor birds. So yesterday, by the way, we did 6.5 hours of Pokemon, which was awesome. Whoops. Haven't done that in a while. Today, I'm probably going to aim for the same. 6.5 hours in total, split over 2 different streams. And if we go more, we go more. If we go less, we go less. You're not an expert, but if you ever want some tips or something, let you know. You know where, you know what helps me a lot? Osiri is AI. I use ChatGPT to help me in the kitchen, and it's absurd how helpful it is. It's crazy. It gave me that the tofu stir fry recipe that I make, pretty much. Got that from ChatGPT. It's so simple and so good, and it's able to. It's just so helpful. It's such a helpful tool in the kitchen because I don't really have, like, I appreciate you offering right there, but in general, I typically don't have, like, I can't just call up my mom, you know? She's not alive, for those who don't know. I could call my stepmom, but I don't really, she would know. She would know. She'd be someone, I guess. My stepmom is still kicking. So yeah, ChatGPT actually fulfills that really nice hole, which is guidance in the kitchen. I've never been one to watch cooking shows. And I've never really been one to read into cookbooks either. Doing those things, I'm sure, would help a lot. I'm sure. Cooking shows, I just don't want to watch a single cooking show. Because when I was growing up, a lot of the time on TV, there would be cooking shows. Just, I've seen enough. Which is a shame, because now that I'm an adult, they're so freaking useful. I bet. I had some family recommend a particular cookbook at Christmas time, I think it was. I should have picked it up. It looked like a really good cookbook. You watched Jan Can Cook? I remember that guy. Yeah, my family liked Julia Child and Lydia and I don't know, it was Barefoot Contessa. I don't know, you name it. I remember as a little kid, you know what the food show I enjoyed was, besides Emerald? Emerald was, I liked Emerald. I was a little kid then too, so of course a little kid would like Emerald. Three Dog Bakery. It wasn't around for very long, but they had 3 dogs on the show, and it was all like food, a bakery for their pets. And my family actually, we once bought a cookbook, the 3 Dog Bakery. You could look it up online. I mean, I'm sure. I bet there's YouTube footage of it actually, which would be cool to go back and see the dogs. But yeah, we have a cookbook. I still have it to this day. The 3 Dog Bakery cookbook, because my mom would bake stuff for, you know, the family dog, I guess. Bulbasaur, level 13. How's Bulbasaur looking here? Is he... We got Vine Whip. Bulbasaur 13. Jacques Pepin. There's another name from the cooking realm from back in the day. I remember there was that one chef that got canceled, Molto Mario. I remember that. Remember he got canceled. Right, I mean, canceled. That's an interesting word to use. He committed crimes, right? I think he committed crimes, so I mean, called justice. Wrapped up in the word canceled. Anyway. You'll go look it up, you're nosy. Yeah, if you look up Molto Mario, because Mario Batali. Mario Batali. He was very popular. I'm sure if you were into 2000s cooking stuff on TV, you would recognize him. He was one of the biggest names. I'm thinking Meowth. Meowth. Used to watch Justin Wilson. I don't know who that person is. He did a lot of Cajun recipes. Oh, I still have a little bit of coffee in this cup. Hell yeah. I'm loving this Geodude, by the way. That's what I mean. He's useful. And for those new to Pokemon, welcome. Welcome to Pokemon. This is part of the game, which is leveling up. I'm choosing to level up the Bulbasaur right now. The Bulbasaur, when we started the stream today, was level 7. This Bulbasaur right here, gaining a boosted 105. I think now it's up to, what, 14? Hey, he's 14. We need him, pretty much, for the gym leader. Him and Geodude are gonna be... God, a team of all guys? Dear Lord. Sausage fest up in here. Do-do-do. Ekans. Justin Wilson. I've actually never heard of that person. I think I said that already, but... Yeah. Yeah. Alakazam getting some work in today here. Alakazam, the psychic type here. Very good at killing poison. I always love psychic types. Psychic and ghost, very cool. We can. Should we hit up the boat? The SS Anne? Oh, we'll need to. I wonder. See, the thing is, on the SS Anne, the only annoying thing is you can't teleport to the Pokemon Center. Like here, you can teleport. Which is very, very, it's so nice to be able to teleport. You teleport back to the Pokemon Center for healing. Actually forgot to grab some breakfast today. So one thing I've been doing in my free time, chat, is I've been watching the early 90s. At the moment, I'm at the end of 1994. The World Wrestling Federation, WWF. And it's been... So when, for example, when I'm on the treadmill, I'll pull up... It's on Netflix. I'll pull up Netflix. I'll pull up 1994, which is where I am at the moment. And I'll just watch throughout the year. There are pay-per-views which you can watch, so... Been watching all the pay-per-views, been watching whatever they have. Batali had a bunch of sexual assault. Yeah. Accusations. Yeah, his career pretty much ended. So I assume it was probably heinous shit he was up to. Seems to be my recollection of it. Yeah. It was definitely sexual assault, yeah. I don't know that he did anything outside of that. actually. So that would definitely be the only crime. And it's a crime. It's enough of a crime to matter a lot. Oh, shit. Hey, we put in Meowth. And we actually did some fighting with Meowth. Meowth could absolutely get obliterated, though, by this Spearow. So I'm going to take him out. I don't want Meowth to die. By the way, happy official weekend. It's probably some of the best weekend time right now since it's Saturday morning where I am. Saturday morning has to be the best part of the weekend, right? Friday's pretty good too. Sunday, absolutely the worst part of the weekend. I think that's indisputable. So Bulbasaur, does Bulbasaur have tackle? Damn, they cut my... he does have tackle. Bro, this is going to take forever. This is going to take forever to kill Ekans. There's no reason to spend so much time on an Ekans. Oh, by the way, Hearthstone. What was that? It knows Bite? Oh, Jesus. By the way, they're dark Pokemon. They're dark. I didn't know dark was in this game for a type. It's true. I was gonna say something. Oh, damn. Did I actually just forget it? What was I gonna say? Damn, it absolutely just went away. Too bad. It'll come back. Bulbasaur is learning poison and sleep at the same time here. God damn. Useful MFer right here. Leech Seed. I don't Leech Seed. Is it good? Because not digging it. Yesterday during Hearth, you didn't realize another class. Oh yeah, Hearthstone. Thank you. I didn't realize another class could have the card you did, so you got so mad when you didn't expect it. What card was it? Do you remember, Osiri? Hey, what's up, Salty? Yeah, we put 6.5 hours into this yesterday, as it came out yesterday. This Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. It is FireRed. Let's just teleport. We started off with Charmander as our starting Pokemon. And we named him / her Hazel. And Pikachu we nicknamed Cliff. Feels pretty appropriate. Legendary guy that discovers a main and gives it a dark gift. Oh, Xavius. Gotcha. Yeah, Xavius is absolutely played. He's seen consistent play. He's 4 mana 4/4. Pretty sure that's the one. I'm pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. Bulbasaur here, gonna evolve. How you doing, Salty? It's good to see you. Bulbasaur is very close to being able to hop on the ship. Yeah, let's check out this ship, right? Meowth is the only one right now. Okay, so I gotta take Meowth out at the moment, simply because he's a little too weak for this ship. But the one thing I gotta do is... Hang on. If I put Meowth... Damn. We don't have a water Pokemon. Did I have a break? Did you miss some streams? I don't know. We've been streaming pretty regularly. There was a period of time, maybe a week ago, where I took off, like within the last week, I took off a day. And I've so Salty, hang on a second. Here's what you're noticing. my schedule changed. Right now, I shortened up my stream schedule a ton. So right now, I'm only aiming for daily Hearthstone streams, for, as you can see there, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's probably what's going on. Because the night streams, I'm treating them right now more as optional bonus streams. So that's why last night I was able to do a night stream. Yeah, Salty. My roommate moved out in the beginning of the month. And that has had a drastic impact on my daily routine, believe it or not. So, yeah. So I've been adjusting quite in ways. I got rid of him after all. I didn't get rid of him. He's still in my life, but I did evict him. And, party's full. Yeah, so it's either Mankey or water. I don't have water Pokemon here. The whole game, no water Pokemon? What's that say? He's holding a tiny mushroom. So Mankey or Squirtle? I mean, Squirtle's good, but you know what? Nah. I'm gonna hold off on the Squirtle right now. Let's grab, as much as I love the guy, who doesn't love Squirtle? Let's grab, the Mankey. Imagine going Mankey over Squirtle. But hey, man, one is level 17. So yeah, we live in alone now with the doggy. So I've definitely needed some time to adjust. You know, everyone loves a good Squirtle. Oh yeah, man! Don't forget to bring a towel. All right, let's hop on this ship. Let's see how devastating these opponents are, because I am concerned. Yes, we do have a ticket to the SSN. I'm hopping on the boat. You missed all the fun Warcraft? Tell you this, it's on the YouTube. Whatever. So the only stuff I have yet to post to the YouTube, I believe, is the Pokemon that we did yesterday and today. I might be all caught up on YouTube. So whatever Warcraft stuff we've done on stream is all, you can find it all at that link. Our team is actually pretty decent right now. Did I complete it? Oh God, no. Oh God, no. We're only in Act 3, I think, of the Alliance campaign. In off-stream, I have gotten up to Act 3 on the Orc campaign. But, so what, you know? We could, we could do the Orcs on stream. It's no biggie. But that game I'm only playing sometimes, I would say. I really enjoy Warcraft 2. We actually did a little bit of Age of Empires 2 as well, Salty. For that old school RTS vibe. Oh, you know what I have to upload that we did recently was Super Mario World for Super Nintendo. We streamed Super Mario World there. I gotta upload that. That was very cool. AoE 2. Well, we did that as well. That is on YouTube right now already. That one's already there. But not the... I forgot to put the Super Mario World, the Super Nintendo, because that was cool. That was a lot of fun, actually, doing the retro like that. It came out in 1990, I think, right? 1991. Did we complete Final Fantasy? The 14? Oh, God, no. There is no end to Final Fantasy 14. It's literally, like, endless, I would say. I completely missed what Pokemon is coming out. So, whoops. Nah, Final Fantasy is a subscription-based game, pretty much. So, oh, it's another Growlithe. So I'm subscribed to Final Fantasy for another 5 months. I bought the 6-month subscription to get a little discount. So that game, I'm definitely going to get back in. I just haven't played it on stream for a little bit. I actually haven't played it in a couple days as well. Been taking a little time away. I've been exercising a ton. So Alrighty. Alrighty, Salty. Hey, it was really nice chatting with you. Thanks for stopping by and checking in for the schedule and all. I'll do as many night streams as I can. Tonight, I will be doing a night stream. Maybe see you then. Alrighty, buddy. Have good foods. Salty is the father of a newborn. So we don't see Salty as much as we once did. You look tired. Oh, there's healing on the boat. Oh, you had stepped away. Yeah, I don't know if you heard right there. Salty just became a dad not that long ago. Like 2-3 months ago. You're doing chores today too? Hell yeah, good for you. I'm happy to hear that. Because chores, I did some chores earlier today as well. I ran an errand. I brought the dog along with me for the ride. And I also took the leaf blower to the front of my home. By that, I mean, I did the outside, the exterior, and I have a long hallway where my front door is, and I can open up my front door, prop it open, and I take the leaf blower and I just use it to holy hell on that long hallway. And it pretty much works the same as a vacuum, pretty much. And I did that this morning, which was so helpful because you can see all the dust in the air, all the hair, all the shit, right? You just leaf blow it right outside. Boom, done. It's so freaking convenient compared to now a vacuum cleaner I have to use as well sometimes, no doubt. But in fact, at the vacuum I can literally see it from where I'm sitting because it's always around. Vacuum. If you have pets and you want to keep your place clean, a vacuum cleaner is, and like I use the leaf blower to assist, pretty much as like there's a word for it. A supplement. It supplements. Oh, that's a good vocab word right there. The leaf blower supplements the vacuum cleaner. But yeah, that's why I'm happy to hear you, Osiris, saying that you did some chores because it's so nice to take care of your place. Like when I clean and I get to look at everything being clean, that's really nice. Like being able to use your space and know that it's clean. Having more space, right? Because when you're clean, everything is nice and organized. We can go on and on and on here about the benefits of keeping a clean place. Mentally, you're unburdened. Like, oh, okay, I took care of the bathroom. I don't have to deal with that toilet for another week or two, right? For scrubbing it. Depending on how often you scrub a toilet. Scrub a dub. I gotta hit the my bathrooms, actually. I gotta hit my bathrooms, and I also gotta run an errand to Best Buy and get rid of a TV, because I think they take TVs, old TVs. I gotta unload an old TV to Best Buy. It doesn't really work. Waitress, I would like a cherry pie, please. But yeah, talking about the benefits of being living a responsible life, making good decisions. One way I like to think of it sometimes too is treating your future self well. Because if you leave a mess for your future self to clean up, that's not being nice to your future self, right? A world cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I love Pokemon. Do you? A wee bit. Get over here. I've been forgetting to run ads all stream. That's a problem. All right, I'll run an ad after this fight here. The reason why I run ads is to prevent pre-rolls. It stops pre-roll ads, which is very, very helpful. By the way, that Ivysaur looking pretty nice. The only problem is it's level 16. So we are absolutely using all of these fights here on the boat to boost our Pokemon, really, who are a bit under-leveled, as you can see, compared to them. Like, I'm using a level 18 to knock out a... What was that, a 21? That's pretty good. All right, I'll do a quick 30-second one. Pidgey. Geodude. Yeah, so we could throw in Pikachu. But we are going to need Geodude, actually, for the upcoming boss, who uses very strong electric Pokemon. A Diglett? Yeah, getting a Diglett would be really good, wouldn't it? Against Lieutenant Surge. What a name, by the way. The names of the first three Pokemon, the three gym... Brock uses rock Pokemon. Misty uses water Pokemon. And Lieutenant Surge uses electric. That's pretty funny. Erica uses grass. That doesn't work. Koga, poison, doesn't matter. Lance with dragon, Blaine with fire doesn't matter. And what was her name? Sabrina with psychic. That's nice to be able to go through all the gym leaders like that. God, I love Pokemon. Brick Break? What in the world is that? This is fun, by the way, playing FireRed for the first time here. For those who don't know, I have never played FireRed before. I never owned it. But I love the hell out of blue, red, yellow, silver, gold, and crystal the most. All 6 of those Pokemon games. Shh, I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. Why are you telling me to shush? Let's clean out the whole first floor. Let's stay organized. Ooh, look, chefs. Do they fight? I found a great balls of fire. I saw an odd berry in the trash. Wonder what that was. You, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. Indeed, I am le chef. They make them all French. The main course is prime beef steak. But have I enough filets du beef? Oh my god, what is this? I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. I only get to peel onions. Did you hear about Snorlax? It's a glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax can and does. Don't ask me what the axe. Hum-de-hum-de-oh. I peel spuds every day. Oh my god, these guys. These guys. Alright, so that's to the left. This is very fun. I am so glad that they released Pokemon for the Switch. I am just so loving it so much. It does come at the cost of legend climbing today, though. Because you could absolutely legend climb on Asia today. And I really actually want to start the legend climb. So tomorrow, Sunday. Oh no, man. I can stream in the evening. In the evening, we'll probably do a mixture. Ooh, we finally get an advantageous matchup for Ivysaur. We'll do a mixture of Hearthstone tomorrow night and Pokemon is what I'm thinking. Because Hearthstone is not very relaxing, for example, to play at 10 p.m. at night before bed. But Pokemon is. So, Hearthstone for me, I much prefer to play it during the daytime rather than at night before bed. Okay, this is going well. And we even have a Pokemon against... this is good. This is good. Good team. Yeah, that Ivysaur took no time at all, actually. Maybe we do pump... Let's pump up the Squirtle, then. Do we want to pump up the Squirtle? It's not good. See, I'm holding off on the Squirtle. Even though we desperately need a water Pokemon. This guy just confused me. Let's go for it. Come on, Cliff, the Pikachu. Damn it. Because Squirtle's not good against this upcoming boss. So... there's no real need to level it up right now. Sailor Duncan, your spirit sank me. How we doing here? Cliff took a little bit of punishment. Let's see how... a lot of these people are going to use Tentacool, right? Which means Pikachu is going to have to get used more. Or Ivysaur. Ah, jeez. Fine. I'll fight this guy. You know what they say about sailors and battling? Apparently this guy became British. Appreciate you all for hanging out during a non-Hearthstone stream, by the way. We will be back to Hearthstone tomorrow. So it was nice taking off from Hearthstone yesterday and today to focus solely on Pokemon. Boy, what a treat. What a treat to be able to focus on Pokemon for just say 6 hours in a day. Oh my god, so nice. What a great day, in other words. And also, I got in my exercise yesterday. I got in 13,000 steps yesterday. In addition to playing 6.5 hours of Pokemon. So, your boy... and I'm going to try and do the same thing today, actually. Mankey never getting used. Yeah, this is going to be a problem with Ivysaur. So, what we're going to probably end up doing to stay balanced, to balance ourselves, I'm going to impose a rule. Which will probably be something like... I will never... well, first off, I will never allow Ivysaur to get above Hazel. Hazel is always at the top. And I want Cliff second in command. The rest of them are just whatever. Alakazam is amazing. Geodude eventually is going to go to Golem. Ivysaur is not... like, I got that from a trade. So I'm not attached to it. It's there really... the problem is if I use it, the Ivysaur, we're going to get too strong. And it's a bit unfair, because like I said, we got it in a trade. I don't... oh my god, this thing is going to get really strong, this Ivysaur. So the idea is then I want to use it minimally. God damn, bro, that thing one-shots it. We'd be using Gloom here, who was level 21. So... I'm not gonna beat myself up over getting a Bulbasaur, but my god, this thing levels up so quickly though. That Squirtle is gonna get real strong too then. But they're cool. They're really cool Pokemon. I'm happy playing with it though. It's a really cool... like, I typically don't play with Bulbasaur. I always choose Squirtle or Charmander. It's very, very rare that I've ever gotten to experience all three starters in one playthrough like this. Ah, damn it. Even us sailors have Pokemon too. Some of these sailors were making British. Sailor Huey Tentacle. Ugh. How we doing here? Sleep? What if we vine it? Oof. Well, tackle it is. Come on, can we kill it? One more tackle. Oh! You know, when does Gloom go to Vileplume, actually? Where's my mouse here? Mousy boy. When does Gloom... yep, thank you. Google knows me. It is a leaf stone. Staryu? Yeah, I'm gonna chill on the Ivysaur. It's feeling very strong already. Let's go to my man Cliff. Cliff the Pikachu, give him the win here. Oh yeah, way to go, Pika. Pika fire. That was such a good line when Josh said that once upon a time in Antokyo's stream. Okay, you're not bad. Contains rest. How we doing here? Ooh, we're doing great. Let's put Cliff in. He is absolutely sunbathing right now. Otherwise, I would have him on the Cliff Cam. Fisherman Barney. Yeah, I had a suspicion they would use, water Pokemon. That's been the trend. More water Pokemon after Misty's gym. We can absolutely deal with that. This is water poison. But electric does the yob. In a way, grass just doesn't. Staryu. Let's leave Cliff. Good old Cliff, my boy. Staryu. What a cool Pokemon. I like Staryu, personally. We grab a Staryu, we should nickname him Patrick. That would make sense. Shelder. Shelder Cooper. Darn, I let that one get away. Yeah, you did. Let's go in again. Matey, you're walking the plank if you lose. Sounds good. Heat up some water. Machop. I'll Thunder Wave you. Gonna heat up some water, make some tea. Seismic Toss. We can handle that. And yep. Alakazam, me dude. You know it. You know. He's gonna get strong too, by the way. Hey, Avuk. It's definitely not the afternoon where you are, right? Good evening. Welcome on in. We are on a cruise ship, the SS Anne, right now. It even says it there at the top of the screen. Hope you're having a good weekend. We are hanging out, playing some Pokemon here. We're going to be getting back to Hearthstone tomorrow. But it's going to be tomorrow in the evening, my time. Because I have a Buddhist thing to get to in the middle of the day tomorrow, starting at like 12:30 in the afternoon. So I got something to do in the middle of the day, but outside of that, So I don't think I have enough time in the morning to stream. But I'll get home, I don't know, something like 4 in the afternoon. And I'll stream after that. Check what I fished up. Because we can legend climb tomorrow for Hearthstone, which will be fun. Evening, where you are, 6 p.m. Okay, so we're 6 hours apart. Everything is fine where you are. That's good. Glad to hear that. We are about to thundershock the hell out of this fish. And it is definitely not going to walk away from that. Sorry, Goldine. Your day just got a lot worse. Fisherman Dale is going to use more Goldines? Well, in that case... Hey, what's up, Dark? Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Like I was saying to Vuk in chat, we are playing a little bit of Pokemon here today for stream number 1. We will be doing another Pokemon stream later today. And tomorrow evening, my time, we'll do some Hearthstone. We'll get back to Hearth tomorrow. But I hope you all are having a good weekend. Vuk says everything is fine where Vuk is. Always good to hear that. No news being good news. Oh, most certainly. All right, let's take this guy out. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. Oh, that's a good line right there. I feel that in Hearthstone. Not as young as I used to be in the gaming sphere, you know? Gentleman Brooks would like to battle. Sent out Pikachu, a level 23. Well, I got bad news for this Pikachu here. It's gonna experience the dude. The rug. It's really gonna pull the room together. Magnitude? Hang on 1 second. I gotta pour some hot water. Give me a minute here. Like, for example, the game apparently is moving, and I have no idea what's happening. All right, what just happened over here? Pikachu died? What? I guess the magnitude killed it? Hell yeah. Right on. All right. Cliff leveled up? Oh my. Well, maybe our Hazel will no longer be number 1 in the clubhouse. Maybe she might turn into number 2. But only for a little bit. She'll be back. Small trees can be chopped down. Yeah, we'll need to figure out... Oh, by the way, I was probably going to just grab another Oddish for teaching a Pokemon how to use Cut. I don't believe I saw you at the party. Rattata. Do we have Mankey? You think Mankey will die? Geodude is good here, no doubt. Let's hope Mankey doesn't die. Wow. Good shot. Pikachu? Well, sorry, Pika. Magnitude. All right, let me watch this time. I was pouring hot water last time this happened. Magnitude 10. Oh, that guy is roasted. Marinated and then roasted. Came out perfect. Man, I am getting very hungry very quickly. I haven't eaten anything today yet, and it's 12:15. Woo, I am feeling it. I am feeling it. Cliff is doing great on this ship, by the way. Man, should I be pumping up Ivysaur a little bit? Probably. Probably, right? I mean, these are all worth Worth, I don't know, Alakazam maybe? Lamar? Growlithe? Okay. Yeah, Alakazam is good to throw out. Confusion. Nice. Good job. Oh, damn. He has Bite. Well, still staying. Alakazam's strong. He's just strong. Alakazam said he gained XP right there. It did not say boosted, which is interesting. I mean, it was our Kadabra. Trading it and trading it back. It doesn't get a boost. That's pretty cool. Is this rock? It's probably rock instead of ground against a fire, I think. Nice. Good job, Geodude. He's useful, man. Even good into fire. So he's actually far more useful than I even was thinking. I was thinking he's only good into like a normal type, like a Rattata, Pidgey, like a bird. Flying as well then. His stats are lopsided as hell. If you look at Geodude's stats there, they tell a story, right? Look at that. Attack and defense are very high. But his specials are negligible and his speed is atrocious. Huh. Interesting. Whereas Cliff here has very high special attack, good attack, very low defense. But special defense is okay. What about Mankey? His defense is low. His attack is very... He's a cannon. Deals a lot of damage. This guy is a bit of a glass cannon here. Special attack, very low. Yeah. He's not going to be doing ice or fire, right? Yeah, our people are definitely hurting, right? Yeah, let me go get them a quick heal. And I should... Oh, fuck. I went the wrong way. It's Gary. Oh, this sucks. Well, you know, it's funny. We'll be totally fine. We're gonna kick his ass so hard. Alakazam could very well die here. Into this matchup, though. Oh, that confusion. Gonna be helpful, though. They are confused. If they fail, they die. Damn. Okay, that does nothing. They fail, they die. Damn, they got it. How much damage does this do? Eh. Wartortle. Good Pokemon. Cliff time. Yeah, let's toss out Cliff. Let's try and beat this without Ivysaur. Let's go, Cliff. All right, well, after this fight, I'm definitely going to go grab a quick bite to eat because, oh my god, my stomach feels like it's about to eat itself. Withdraw. Ooh, man, making this Wartortle look bad. You love to see it. I don't know why the Wartortle does that bad move. The AI leaves a little to be desired there. Eradicate. Geodude all the way. I'm going Geodude here. We have Mankey if this guy dies. He's only level 16. Yeah, we are just fine. So it looks like our people are pretty strong then, which is nice. Hyper Fang. Dealt 10 damage to Geodude. Nice. Kadabra? What are we doing to Kadabra? Let's put in Hazel. We have no good counter for... Oh, wait. Steel? Steel doesn't do it, right? This steel here. It was like, what? Ice, fighting, and rock, was it? What is steel super effective against? We'll learn this eventually. Ice, rock, and fairy. Metal, so it's flames? Nah, we should just scratch him then. Because Kadabra has very high special defense. God damn it, he's gonna take away my scratch. Well. Fairy doesn't exist yet. That is true. That's what someone said yesterday for this generation. But apparently steel is super effective against it. I can never remember what steel is super effective into. Apparently it's ice, rock, and fairy. Conversely, steel type Pokemon are defensively strong, resisting 10 different types and taking super effective damage from fire. I know fire, but fighting and ground. Those are the yeah. So I can never remember those 6. So ice, rock, and fairy, fire, fighting, and ground. Ice, rock, and fairy, which doesn't even exist here. Thank you for pointing that out, Zoa. Then fire, fighting. Oh, what was that 6th one? That's good into steel. I don't remember it. Ground. So it's ice, rock, fairy, fire, fighting, ground. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fire, fighting, ground. That actually. Ice, rock, fairy. Yeah. All right. So that's the end. We beat Gary there. Also, hello, Zoa. Welcome on in if you've been here a short time or a long time. Either way. Shout out to everybody who's checking out a little bit of old school Pokemon. This game technically did come out 20 years ago. Are we done on the ship? We are not done, right? Are we done? Like, I don't even think I went up here yet. The captain teaches people cut. Steel has to be the best defensive type. Ooh, there are people here to beat up. Ahoy there. Are you seasick? Sailor Trevor. Send out Machop. Oh, our Pokemon are like devastated right now. They are hurting. Alakazam here. On his last breath, pretty much. 16 out of 54. What is that, like a 1/3, pretty much? 19 out of 57. Well, that is 1/3 exactly now. Thank you. Thank you, numbers. Making that very satisfying, actually. Speaking of satisfying, Hearthstone has been very satisfying lately. Whether we play, Arcwing or Hand Buff Death Knight, believe it or not. Hand Buff Death Knight was killing it the other day. So I am definitely looking forward to the Legend Climb tomorrow. We'll be doing that tomorrow in the evening time. The first day of March coming in. Which is kind of nice, actually, because today is going to be, like I was saying, beautiful outside. Really, really nice day. So it's been brutally cold here for a long time, right? But today it's actually going up to, I don't know, 55 or something. It's gonna feel like summertime pretty much. All right, we could do the tough thing. I don't know, is it tough to put Hazel up front here? The Charmeleon? Guys, not. The party's over. Ship will be departing soon. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Boy, I haven't... Oops. I haven't heard the word jig in a long time. Give me just 10 seconds and grab this coffee out of the microwave. All right. It is super effective against fighting. Do we try it? Let's try it here. First time actually using it to be super effective. Wait, it's not super effective? Oh shit. It's defensive. Oh, it's the other way. Fighting is gonna kick my ass if I were steel. Oh Jesus, I went the wrong way. So it's ice, fairy, and rock that it's good against then, right? Yeah. Goddamn steel. Fairy. Fairy doesn't even exist in this game. Shelter. Imagine leaving Hazel out there just for the XP, but we'll give it to Ivy. Certainly wouldn't be left out there for the type advantage. These poor enemies on the boat. They're getting decimated, man. Steel is pretty useless offensively. And also, there are not that many Pokemon that use Steel effectively, right? So when I think of Steel, I think of Steelix and Magnemite. Now it's decent because fairies are strong. Really? Yeah, I don't even know the fairy matchup spread at all. I tend not to play with that type of Pokemon. Just because the fairy Pokemon, I don't really love, you know? Just for me personally. Like, what was it? Clefairy comes to mind. Okay, we're done on the ship now. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we've done it all. Did we heal? We never healed, did we? That's fine. Fairies are strong. I assume you're talking about the more recent games. I just don't know how recently you're referring to. I feel hideous, seasick. We rub the captain's back. I forgot about this. Rub, 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 rub. They play the Pokemon Center music. He's feeling much better now. I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. You could have this. A hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon and you could see it cut anytime. There you go. Using cut, you can chop down small trees. Why not try it with the trees around Vermilion City? I'm pretty sure all these fights you cannot trigger anymore. Don't all these... maybe I'm wrong. I actually don't know. I feel like a lot of the people would turn around and say, well, we're here. We're back home. Time to get off the ship. Instead of... yeah, see? Like, the ship just goes away. There used to be a rumor that somehow there was a Mew. You could find a Mew somewhere along this dock. Some kind, but there's no way. I looked into it eventually. There's no way to get Mew here with that dock. That's just a lie. SSN is done. Oh, now you can beat the gym leader. Right on. Actually, we could do a little more than beat the gym leader. You go back to Cerulean and take a particular path. But I don't know if we want to take that path. Man. Does anyone here can anyone here learn cut that I don't care about? Paris can learn cut, right? Mankey, yeah, Mankey is not cutting it right now at all. We grab Paris. I don't even have a water Pokemon. Do I have a bird? No. Cliff? He's fine. We might as well just beat this gym leader, right? You think we can? Geodude, gonna be able to get it Geo done. Hope Paris better still be able to know how to cut. It will cut. Is it in the TM thing? What's it called? TM case? It's gotta be in here. There it is. Cut. Paris. Thanks, mate. What was that, a CD? The CD icon. Look at that. Look at that. The TM case. They look like compact discs. That's interesting. This tree looks like it can be cut down. Thanks, Paris. All right, see what this guy has to say. Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. So apparently this game takes place in America? Not Japan? What? Oh, this guy happens to be an American living in Japan. Hello, because this is definitely Japan. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird water type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type. Beware of paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. He's locked himself. God damn it, I always move. And then I can't see the final line of dialogue. Pikachu. Hazel is not the one I want out here. I should have looked at who my starting guy was. I mean, talk about Geodude being effective, right? Ground should be good, right? I was trying to sing Geodude's praises, but he's singing them for me, pretty much. Pikachu again? Sailor Dwayne, was it, huh? God, Geodude is very, very useful. He joined the level 20s. He's out of the teen, no longer a teenager. He's all grown up. Surprised me. Yeah, we got that ass. I'll just put Geodude in at the top. See if we can just roll him. I'm a lightweight, and I'm good with electricity. So I joined this gym. Engineer Bailey. I'm trying to think, wasn't there a gym that has ice Pokemon? Or was that... Pretty sure, but I don't remember if that was like second gen, first gen. No, there's fighting. There's a fighting gym, actually, that we forgot to mention earlier. I guess there is no ice gym in this version. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I was so weak. It is super effective, though. Sonic Boom. Damn, that's a good-ass move right there. I don't want to be seeing that. No, no. No Sonic Booms now. Yeah, if the AI were a little better. Whew. Magnemite. So there's an Ice Elite Four. Yeah, I actually remember the Ice Gym now. It's in Gen 2. I'm playing Crystal, Pokemon Crystal on a Nintendo 3DS off stream. I literally remember the Ice Gym because it has ground that you can slide on, and it's right next to the Team Rocket. Like, it's a very small town. Like, the town only... The Lake of Rage, if anybody remembers that. With, I guess, the Stampede... It may have been a red Gyarados, a Stampeding Gyarados, something like that. The Lake of Rage. You team up with Lance and investigate that, and then take out Team Rocket. That's the town that has the Ice Gym. That's not this generation. Very clear memory came through right there. I remember the town because it's very annoying to leave the town. Because there's this guy who's packing up his, like... He's selling these Lake Rage bars, pretty much. These, like, chocolate bars. And he's packing up his shop. And he won't let you leave. He won't let you go forward. The reason why I know all this is because that's where I happen to be right now, in Crystal. When I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was a hard taskmaster. The reason why I'm playing Crystal is to unlock Celebi. As soon as I beat the Elite Four, I'll get Celebi, pretty much, which will be awesome. I've never played with that Pokemon before. Level 23 Pikachu getting Magnitude 10. Ow. Is that killing it? That was satisfying. Ooh, Auto Mod picking up. Ooh. Yeah, we could deny that. Geodude, 21. Okay, he can gamble. Trying to learn Self-Destruct. Not a chance. I do not go with the Self-Destruct thing. That ain't me. I'd rather not have my Pokemon die. It does massive damage, yeah, but so what? Alright, we gotta find the thing. We gotta dig through the trash. There's a switch! Oh, hey, look. Alright. Are we just going in? 44 out of 51? We did just heal. Hey, kid. What do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat. Not with your puny power. I tell you, kid. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Which version of Crystal am I playing? It's one you can't buy anymore, actually. It is on the 3DS. I bought it through the shop. So it's a digital copy, pretty much, of Pokemon Crystal that you literally cannot purchase today because the shop doesn't exist anymore. They took it off of the e-store, you know, the servers or whatever. VC. Yeah, I guess they call it the virtual console, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, that's actually the only version I picked up from the Nintendo e-store there. And it just so happens to be the only way to get Celebi. Because, like, you have to hit... In order to get Celebi, you need to hit an event. Pretty much. And who the hell can hit an event? How do you get these events? That's what I want to know. Where are all these events? In Pokemon. I've never been around for a single event, pretty much. Gotta live in Japan, I don't know. Raichu, just getting demolished, man. This music is very good. might as well hit it with another magnitude, right? They use a super potion. Magnitude 9. Oh my god. Hell yeah. That's a lot of XP right there. 600? I will gladly take that. Player defeated. The gym leader, Lieutenant Surge. Now that's a shocker, he says. You're the real deal, kid. Fine. Then take the Thunder Badge. Those events are everywhere. You used to go to them. Yeah, I've never once ran into one or even been alerted that an event was happening. You would have to go to them? So you actually have to go there in person, huh? That's news to me. Also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime. You went to them? What? So what happens? Do you like give them your Game Boy or something? Like plug in a code? You somehow like something gets scanned into your game? Is it like a mystery? Was it like a mystery box? Is that what it was called back in the day? Mystery event, whatever that thing was called. It must be that. It was mystery box, right? Gotta be mystery box. Something like whatever that thing was called. Did we save? I actually don't remember if we saved. I wasn't paying attention. Well, whatever. Save right there. We probably did save. I tend to do it on autopilot. Like locking the home. My real life home. I will lock the door without even thinking about it. It is so autopilot. Codes or Wi-Fi? Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I know back in the day they used to have link cables. Like I still have my link cables for Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. But they came out with that technology, right? Mystery box, I think it was called, where you could somehow upload a Pokemon through that. Something like, or codes, yeah. Redeeming a code, yeah. That makes sense. Redeeming a code, that's a good one. Let's see here. We are going north, right? Squirtle time. Squirtle time? Yeah. Definitely Squirtle time. Okay, let's get rid of Ivysaur. We need Paris, unfortunately. I would like to throw Gloom in here. We could work on Squirtle a little bit here. He's only level 7. Cute little guy. Yeah, we're going north. Now, yes, this is the map. So, is it the power plant? Rock tunnel to the power plant. Oh, we're going to Lavender Town. So hang on. Oh boy, it's been so long since I've done this. So after Lavender Town, there were bigger events, or sometimes they just gave codes to stores. Huh. I see. Damn. That's really cool. I wish I had hit one in my heyday. Never got to any of those events for Pokemon. See, I guess I had a Game Shark eventually. We never hit this guy. I've never seen you around. Are you good? I had a Game Shark eventually growing up for the Game Boy. But you don't follow it anymore? Yeah, I know Pokemon Go. They do a ton of events. Like, I don't know. There are going to be a whole bunch of Pokemon X, Y, and Z appearing. Make sure you go outside and catch them this particular weekend. I don't know, these events, right? For Pokemon Go. I know that's been a thing for a while. I only did Pokemon Go for a year, maybe. It was fun. It was good exercise. Damn, Geodude. That was 685 right there. Lavender Town? Hell yeah. Lavender Town music? Good times, man. Oh, do we have the item finder? No. Where do... Oh, I'd have to look it up. You need to have 30 Pokemon. Where is that guy? Whatever. He gives you an item finder if you have 30 Pokemon, which we do not. Alright, we're going back. Oh, this is a nice time period in gaming. Just a Game Boy. I love Game Boy, actually. Because there were some really nice Zelda games available when Game Boy was a thing. It's just a good time period. Squirtle. Baby Squirtle here. Oops, wrong thing. I need to take that item from Paris. I don't know what the tiny oh, you just sell the tiny mushroom? I wonder if he randomly acquires them at times then. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. You're a little late for Valentine's Day. Picnicker, Alicia. Oddish. Think Squirtle will get it done? Yeah, I bet you're right, Zoa, but I don't know about, like, the mythic Pokemon. They're probably just very rare, those events. It's Oddish. We could go for Alakazam, stay balanced. Like, do they even do events for Celebi, for example, anymore? Like, for those older mythics? I don't know. I don't even know what other mythic Pokemon there are, by the way, besides Mew and I guess Celebi. I'm sure they've released a ton. I mean, Pokemon, apparently, yesterday was Pokemon Day, meaning 30 years since the original video games came out. There's always pressure on them to come out with new Pokemon. Geez, I think they're over 1,000, they said the other day. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to stick with the original 150. Maybe, you know, expand a little to the original 250. But after that... This is Bellsprout coming in. Hang on. It was Ice, Rock, and Fairy. Yup. And then Fire, Fighting, Ground. That it's good... That it... Oh, that's what it takes Super from. Okay, I'm not even Steel, so it doesn't matter. But if I did have a Steel Pokemon, Fire, Fighting... Damn. So Steelix gets annihilated by Fighting Pokemon. And Ground. Damn. Steelix gets annihilated by Ground as well. Woo. I like Steelix, actually. He's cool. I didn't realize there were such hard counters to Steelix, though. I never knew that. I always just use Fire against Steel. Excuse me. Whew. If I'm a little quiet, I'm chomping this protein bar. So I'd rather chew. Well, I don't want to talk with a mouthful of food. Also, I imagine the microphone would get awfully dirty if I did that regularly. What time is it? We got 1 in the afternoon. All right. The goal today, believe it or not, is to do 6.5 hours in total of Pokemon over 2 different streams today. That is the goal. Interesting. I see what's coming up. Let's put Geodude down. I'm missing... I don't have a good water or a good grass on me right now, which is annoying. So we'll put Geodude in and do ground into Onyx. That was a weak magnitude. Let me get a better one, man. Come on, Geo. Come on, Earth Geo. This was good. Geodude useful, just at the end of the day. But yeah, I want to do 6.5 hours in total today. We'll do a stream now, like we are. Ta-da. Nice to see you, chat. You look great today. But we'll do a stream now. And we'll do a stream later tonight as well. The next stream, I'll probably start somewhere around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. It'll probably be around dinner time. Unless you're a late eater. This guy? I don't love my team. I'm missing that Gloom or Ivysaur. Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon? Why, thank you very much. Yep. Geodude all the way. He's my guy. Geodude's been my guy. He's replaced Mankey. Geodude, arguably more useful than Mankey too. Because you have rock and ground. As opposed to Mankey, who's pretty much just fighting. Charmander, I mean, you can just leave this guy. But we're here to level up Squirtle. And then you pull him. For those who don't know what I'm doing, I'm leveling up Squirtle, who is a baby. These are really useful fights to level him up. Because my minions are pretty much invincible. Based off type advantages. Like, what's a Charmander or a Pikachu really gonna do against a Geodude? Squirtle trying to learn Water Gun. Let's get rid of Withdraw, man. Get that out of here. Raising its defense? Whoa. Get that out of here. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. I got a bug lover here, huh? Youngster, no, bug catcher, okay. Beedrill. Oh my. Beedrill, huh? Now, isn't Psychic weak to bug? If I remember correctly. Let's just melt him with Hazel. A little flamethrower. But it was nice yesterday doing 6.5 hours of Pokemon here in total over 2 streams. Be nice to do that again today. I was very pleased with how yesterday went. But I do miss Hearthstone, you know? Hearthstone has been very, very good lately. Almost wish rotation were not happening, but that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Is there anyone who would prefer there not to be a rotation in a couple weeks? It's gotta be 95% plus of the Hearthstone population that wants rotation. It's gotta be less than 5%. I'm wondering if it goes as high as 99% of the Hearthstone population who wants rotation. Oh, there is an item here. Hot damn. Big reason I want rotation. Yeah, new stuff is nice. Very nice. Incredibly nice. But saying goodbye to old annoying stuff is probably more so on my... Zilliax comes to mind. It's that guy's fault. It's all his fault. Grifta. Just, I don't know. Strong stuff. Strong stuff that wins games. They can be annoying. That's seen a lot of play as well. Squirtle's here. Squirtle's getting better. The problem is I need Paris taking up a slot here for cut. That's the annoying thing. But I don't want to teach my better Pokemon cut. I'll give it to Paris, who I will absolutely never use. I bet he has his, like every Pokemon has their matchups where they're good, you know? He's no different. But my god, I would rather not play with Paris. This guy looks like a bug catcher if I've ever seen one. Hazel, you're going in. Go, my super bug Pokemon. Yep, bugging out over here. Bug catcher Connor sends out Caterpie. A level 20 Caterpie? That's adorable. A level 20 Caterpie. Imagine if it were evolved. Hazel trying to learn Scary Face? I don't think she learns it. I don't think we teach her that, right? Sharply reduce its speed? Nah, we could forget that, right? Weedle? Another level 20? No. These poor bugs. Like, why are you keeping us so weak and useless? I mean, that Beedrill survived an Ember. It was nice. Good for it. Venonat? What's Venonat? Bug? Grass? Or just grass? Is it poison? Poison, right? Grass poison? I actually don't remember. I think it's poison because Koga uses that line with Venomoth. What's Venomoth then? Poison flying? Been a while. I'm taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender. Okay. So I guess rock tunnel is not pitch black, or is it pitch? Oh shit. Do we need flash from the power plant? Isn't rock tunnel dark? Like pitch black? Boy, it's been a while since I played these games. It's nice to have these questions again. Oh god, T, so freaking good. Why you gotta be so good, man? Sandshrew. Oh boy. Okay. I'll leave Hazel. I don't know what we do here. I know it's not good into that. Let's try Ember. Sandshrew again. I like Sandshrew. Nothing against it. It's a perfectly fine Pokemon. With Sandslash as well. I've used Sandslash before in my team. It's okay. Not my favorite, but it's okay. We need Alakazam. I am very thankful to have. He is super cool. What a great psychic Pokemon to be able to throw down. We'll pick up Gengar, we'll pick up Golem, we'll pick up Machamp, which will be very, very nice. All of them. And we'll pretty much just rotate them, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Let me just save. Never hurts, you know? So there's grass here. Oh, I was supposed to be leveling up Squirtle. Hello. What's in the grass here, though? Can my Squirtle take this guy? Oh, we rocking him. No, wait. We have Water Gun, right? If you have Water Gun, you never use Bubble. Bubble's just weaker. Oh, man. I messed this up. Oh, yeah. My Squirtle could literally die right now. Oh, thank God we got it there. Woo. Poor Squirtle. Sorry, buddy. I do want to hunt a little bit more in this grass to see what the heck is up here. Well, got 2 of these. You might as well kill it, right? It's a decent level. Hyper Fang? You know, the funny thing is I actually need to catch a Rattata. Because I traded mine. For Squirtle, and then I traded a Diglett for the Bulbasaur. You know, the 2 starters that I was missing? Well, let's see if there's anything up here besides Rattatas. Not looking good for nice Pokemon in this grass. It's only been 3 shots, but still. I wonder what could be up here. It's probably not much. All right, let's get out of here. One thing I should probably do is heal, right? Do I need to heal? Not really. Who's this guy? It's like a miner. Aren't you a little toughy? Thanks, man. I've been trying to work out. Hiker Bryce? Speaking of working out, I need to get my ass downstairs and lift some weights. I've been doing more walking than anything. I gotta get back to lifting a little bit. Geodude is here. Oh boyo. Geodude's not necessarily easy right now. I could Squirtle Water Gun him, right? But I just don't want to die. My poor Squirtle is very low in health. If Squirtle had better health, you think we should give Squirtle... Let's do this, actually. I don't mind it. We've been very frugal with our potions. Let's do that here. I don't mind it. Because we're gonna... Oops. Because we're gonna kill this one, right? This Geodude. Oh, wait. Squirtle's gonna evolve as well. I was gonna actually put Squirtle in right now. God, will it go to level 17? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's see how good Water Gun would have done into that last level 20 Geodude. Just kills it. Damn, Geodude's speed is abysmal. Woo! Machop. Will I change Pokemon? Yerp. Good, we get Wartortle. Yeah, we're gonna need HM5, right? The Flash for Rock Tunnel? It's gotta be the Rock Tunnel where you need Flash. It's right next to Power Plant, so yeah. Psybeam. That's a good move. Good move. What's that? What's that? We lost. Squirtle. Go for it, Squirtle. He's earned it. He's been a good boy. Good OG classic music right here. A little redundant there, right? Calling something OG classic. Good melodies. Good song, too. It does remind me of Zelda, actually. Boy, our health. Oh no, Wartortle is 40. He does not full heal when they evolve, okay. Don't you dare patronize me. What? I didn't even say anything to you. Who are you? Picnicker? We were gonna roll with Meowth a little bit today. Did not quite come together. Geodude, absolutely. If all else fails, just throw in Geodude. He's been MVP today, actually, right? He demolished Lieutenant Surge. He's been demolishing everything, actually. Way to go, man. I'm proud of you, little guy. Little but strong. That's Geodude for you. I didn't quite realize he'd be this useful. It says level 23 apiece. We gotta be fighting a trainer here, right? That's not a wild Pokemon right there. Picnicker, yeah, that's right. Don't patronize me. I'll try not to. Now, there's no dog in the dog cam, right? Nope. Yeah, he's at the front where the sun be shining. Yeah, we definitely don't have Surf, then, to go to the power plant. So, wait a second. Is this rock tunnel can't be pitch black, then? Shit. It is. You gotta navigate through a pitch black rock tunnel? That's true? Hey, Jobras, hello. A nugget is totally useless, so I sold it for 5,000 bucks. The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Every type is stronger than some types, weaker than others. Oh, Rise, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides to Professor Oak. If your Pokedex has complete data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. He entrusted me with this Everstone. So, Rise, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 20 kinds of Pokemon? Great! You've caught it on 27. Congratulations, here you go. Thank you very much. Making Pokemon evolve certainly can add to the Pokedex. However, at times you may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. In that case, give the Everstone. It'll prevent... God damn it, I always move. This is the Switch version? Absolutely. It is the Switch version, which just debuted yesterday. Are there differences with the OG version? I never owned the OG version. I would not be able to tell you, which is why I am so excited to be playing this right now, Jobras. I never owned FireRed or Leaf Green. Feels bad, man. But I do now. So feels much better. Are there any differences? I haven't heard anything. So I doubt it. I know you can get, I don't know what it's called, Deoxys maybe, and a couple other really crazy Pokemon at the very end. I don't know, something about the islands, something about the islands. You get some really cool shit at the very end, apparently. Clefairy? Wait a second. Clefairy? Can I put in Steel? Steel myself? This is super effective, right? No? Is Clefairy? Oh, there is no fairy in this game. Hello. Yeah, Zoa. Yep, late to that party. Yep, took me a minute. Took me a minute. Hello. It's not a fairy yet. It needs to undergo the transformation. Fairy wasn't introduced yet? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. You know what I'm trying to do, Jobras and chat, is learn Steel for the first. I've never really sat down and learned Steel. The only thing I've ever really known is Fire is good into Steel. But apparently Steel is good. We've learned that it's good into Ice, Rock, and Fairy. And it's weak into Fire, Fighting, and Ground, I believe, were the three. So, learning. Now, as for Fairies spread, no clue. Let's get rid of Paris. Paris, get out of here. You're so annoying. With your cut. Taking up a slot here. I'm missing a grass Pokemon so bad. Oh, we were doing Ivysaur. So we should give Gloom a little bit of love, right? Fairy is kind of busted. I think Zoa was saying Fairy is quite strong as well. Yeah, Zoa literally said earlier, fairies are strong. Direct quote. You might as well grab Ivysaur. It'll make it easier to get through Rock Tunnel. It'll prevent evolution according to the professor. That was his final line. Okay. Do 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 do. Ba ba ba. How are we ever gonna do this? I mean, I have Alakazam teleport, right? How are you gonna do this with a lot of bubbles and water guns and vine whips, right? Man, Wartortle gonna be eating good in this rock tunnel. Woo! You can get Flash. Dude, I can't remember how to get it. How do you get... I don't remember how to get it here. Absolutely. Dude, I don't remember them forcing you to do Rock Tunnel in the dark. Where was Flash? I literally don't remember. I will absolutely take that info because it's been so long. I don't remember. Other side of the Diglett. God damn it. It's over there. Really? Damn, I never explored over there this run through so far. Boy, it's over there. And you cut. You have to use cut over there, don't you? To get it, I think. If I remember. It's in one of those side places. Oh, wow. I'm good. So thank you, Jobras. I'm gonna find it then. I think I know where it is then. Because Diglett Cave, I think they were saying takes you back to like Vermilion, was it? Or Viridian, right? I think all these V's, couple V's cutting it up. Thank you, Jobras. Yeah, because I was right. You do need flash for that. Because chat, doing that cave with no flash in the dark, it's like you really had to do this with no flash. From Brock City 2, it's right around there. It's right around there. It's somewhere in that stretch. That's why I'm saying I'll narrow it down. I'll figure it out. No need to get exact, you know? Honestly, you just reminding me that Flash was a thing there made me feel so much better. It's like, God, I swear to Lord, Flash was useful for that. So I'm like, what other cave is there that's in the pitch black other than Rock Tunnel? It's not Victory, maybe Victory Road, is it called? Oh shit, I'm missing Paris. Oh fudge me, dude. Fiddlesticks. So it goes. Oh, we could check the grass there. There might be a Magnemite. We'll come back here. Let me grab Paris. Yeah, no, thank you, Jobras. That was a big help. Oh, man, that would have been so annoying. Having to do that tunnel in the dark. Whew. No, thank you. I've done it before in the dark. It's a pain. It's a huge pain. Well, you need escape ropes pretty much galore. And I'm pretty sure the teleport works for Alakazam or Kadabra, whomever. Abra. Just making sure there are no items over there. Pewter? Brock from Pewter? Yeah, we beat up Brock yesterday, the poor guy. We used a Mankey. Beat him to death with a Mankey. Poor Brock. Mankey doesn't make the team anymore, though. Sorry to say. Poor Mank. Alright, so we need to use Diglett Cave. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, the teleport. My teleport is still... Oh, Jesus. Did that just refresh the teleport? Damn it. Well, you can use cut down here. Very helpful. Diglett Cave was so annoying, actually. We have, we actually have Pokemon that can help, though. We have Ivysaur now. I mean, yeah, we had Ivysaur, Gloom, and Wartortle to help with Diglett Cave. Diglett Cave was annoying because they don't let you run away. These Diglets, they were killing me. I was absolutely feeling the Diglett pressure. Yeah, let's, I guess, go to the PC here. So, I guess I'll keep the Paris. Diglett. Dirk Diggler. Pikachu's useless. So it looks like I have Wartortle already in my party. We'll take the Gloom, is fine. Nice song. Oh, thank you so much, Jobras. Oh my god, you are such a big help with this. I'm not gonna bother with a repel. Yeah, we could leave Wartortle in. He's a little weak. Diglett Cave. Ah, man. Yeah, I got frustrated with these Diglets and said, screw it. I will not go to the other side, but perhaps we should have. We're doing it now. Doing it live. Now, you want to hear the crazy thing? I need a Diglett. I do not own one. Do not believe that symbol. I traded my Diglett away. It's in the Pokedex, but I still need it for a Doug Trio. I might as well catch it. If I ever choose to do a living Pokedex on this game, it'd be fine too. Living Pokedex takes a long time though. Repels are cool though. Just repels the Pokemon that are lower level than you. You can kind of force the Doug Trio. Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking up a little bit about repels last night and that exact purpose for them. Because apparently they're useful sometimes for shiny hunting. And that would be an example for it being useful just for targeting Doug Trio. Give me 1 second, chat. My keyboard is not working. Give me just a couple seconds here. Hey, chat. Wartortle. Why is he like purple? Shiny Wartortle apparently has a green shell. He's purple because he's poisoned? No, that's not true. They just have off colors. The shiny is closer to violet and has a green shell. I was wondering there. It's like, that Wartortle is freaking purple, man. But he's definitely not a shiny. The odds for getting a shiny are absurd for the starter Pokemon. Actually, hang on 1 second. It's like 1 in 8,000. Apparently it takes 8,000, no, not 8,000, 80 hours on average, just on average, to get a shiny starter Pokemon. That's a crazy estimate. That's so much time. $80 hours for a shiny starter Pokemon is crazy. And there's even no guarantee you'll hit it in 80. That's just the average. Our Wartortle. It's on the struggle bus right now. Put it in some gloom. A level 30 Doug Trio might annihilate me as well, Jobras. There's a level 30 you can get of Doug Trio? Goddamn. I guess he does evolve at level 28, right? Dig. Got 130 pretty much here. Dealing with Dig. Used to be a website. Dig with 2 G's, probably still around, but not the same as it once was. It was a good website once upon a time. It was like Reddit before Reddit. What is this? If you wait the same amount of time after starting the game, you always get the same starter? Why am I struggling to understand the point of that? You can manipulate a shiny like that? You wait the same amount of time after starting the game, you always get the same starter? I'm struggling the same stats. Huh. I've never heard that. Yeah, I know it's about 1 in 8,000. I looked up an estimate on time. Apparently it was like 80 hours on average, but manipulate it? I'm not fully understand. Like, you're saying if you time it, if you wait the same amount of time? I've never heard that. I never heard that. But I was contemplating, like, is it worth it to put in some effort? Get a strong starter. Huh. That's interesting, Zoa, to hear about the speedrunners. They wait a certain amount of time to get a strong starter. Yeah, so one thing I do know, as we're talking about this, that these, wow. So for example, this Charmander getting a hasty nature, that's pretty filthy then. Because doesn't that mean his speed is higher than others? Speed is coveted. So I guess, Zoa, that's one thing you're referring to, are the natures, I'm guessing. That's just one aspect. Forget the shiny part, that would be the stats part. So like, I'm not that, what's going on here? Am I pressing the wrong button? I am absolutely pressing the wrong button there. Nintendo Switch buttons don't jive in my brain a lot compared to, I use a PS5. Nature and IVs are random. But waiting, remember how you said they wait a certain amount of time? That's for a different purpose then, for nature and IVs. I don't really do the whole nature and IVs thing. I tend to just ignore that whole stuff. I haven't really opened up that can. What's up, Funky? Always press your right buttons? Hell yeah, dude. What can I say, man? You got a ripe D-pad. Gonna miss the heart streams if I'm going for evening times. Command schedule, Broseph. Command schedule. Right now, what we're aiming for, daily Hearthstone streams from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll be back to that soon enough. Last time you played Pokemon was for a gold Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke? That shit is not for me, man. Like, God bless anybody who does that. And forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. But God bless anybody who does that. That is... I'm good with getting kicked in the nuts like that. Random doesn't really exist. If you understand how it works and manipulate it, it's no longer random. Gotcha, Zoa. Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through Rock Tunnel. Hi, remember me? I'm supposed to give you a reward if you've hooked up with 10 Pokemon. Woo, we got HM5. Thank you, Jobras. Appreciate you. You love them. It's the only way you can play Pokemon these days, besides new ones you haven't played before. You love them? Are you talking about IVs and nature? Right there, Funky? There gotta be items hiding around here. Do. Is there any reason to go left here? Not really. Is there any reason to even go to Vermilion, or is it Viridian Forest with cut available? It says Viridian. There's this cut. Is there an item? You're a glutton for punishment. You gotta remember you try to do Deathly. Oh, we were talking about Nuzlocke. My bad. I'm just running around right now. Oh, yeah. This thing here. Like, now that we got cut, you know, We're back here. You try to do deathless runs in games like Hollow Knight. I actually did not remember that you did that. It's what you like to do. It's fun for you. Okay, you were one of those people. I remember talking to chatters about that. That's wild, man. That's wild, Funky. Yeah, that's... I mean, you practice the hell out of that. You know what I mean? You got to practice the hell out of that. Be hardcore. That's very hardcore. Again, I'm just kind of walking around, taking in the sights, seeing if there's anything to cut. Doesn't look it. A glutton for punishment. What a phrase. You have over 500 hours in Hollow Knight. Holy mama. Not shabby. All right, let's pretty much go back. We can Alakazam teleport. Let me check one second. You won't do it. Do 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 do. Yeah, this Pokemon shit. They know how to make video games, at least back in the day. I am not the biggest fan of their modern day Pokemons. Like, I didn't even buy Scarlet and Violet. I don't have any interest in them. Played a good amount of Sword and Shield. A fainted Pokemon just has no energy left to battle. Sword and Shield were fine. I didn't play much Arceus. It can still use moves like Cut outside of battle. Although I hear Arceus is really good. But Funky, rounding. Is it just say rounding and tell people to shove off if they give you shit for that, you know? You know. The pedants out there. Those who are pedantic and love to point out every little flaw. My stepmom is like that way. So pedantic. You know, like the wave off, when you wave someone off, it's just like, yeah, whatever. My stepmom taught me that skill, as in she's so pedantic with her corrections. I'm just wave her off, you know? Like, I love my stepmom, don't get me wrong, and I listen to her. But on the inside, I'm just like, whatever. She's gonna be who she's gonna be, you know? Always the one to correct about things that are not very important. One line I love to use is, well, that correction was necessary and important. Be so sarcastic. I don't do that on stream because I typically don't make it a habit to mock viewers. That's not why I'm here. It's not good atmosphere, you know? I don't want that atmosphere. But sometimes it is a thought. What an important and necessary correction. Where are we? Now, I guess it all depends, because I could say a line like that to someone I'm cool with. So, like, for example, Murph. Murph is a ball buster, right? And I have a good relationship with Murph. So, like, that's the idea of giving each other shit. Then it's all on the table. Then you just give your buddies shit, you know? The other day, he was messing with me a little bit in chat, and I think I responded by giving him some shit right back, but just being like, "You're not used to being right, are you, Murph?" You know, like, you just give each other shit. Not. There's no malice behind it at all, actually, which is nice. It's like being sassy, you know, with a friend. You gotta deliver it right, though. You can't be a dickhead. Can't be a dickhead about it. A bunch of malacas. Yeah, but Dark Mirror, I love that word. But thankfully, I don't have it in my heart to really look down on people, which I'm actually very thankful for. I like to think that we're all humans, just like I've said this before, it's a bunch of cliches at this point, just doing our best to get through life. And if we were born in someone else's life, we would pretty much look exactly like them. So we'd make a lot of the same choices that they do, right? If we walk in their shoes, for example. Anything new happened the last hour-ish? You were AFK. We beat a gym leader. Lieutenant Surge. So we're just, we're using Wartortle, Gloom, Geodude, Hazel, Alakazam. Now Cliff is in a box. We've had to box Cliff away. Poor little guy. We're just progressing through the story. Making good progress here. By the way, so I am going to wrap up in just a little bit. In fact, now's a good time to wrap up. However, that would mean I need to get in, I would like to get in 4 more hours of Pokemon. So maybe, Osiris, you said you're coming back now. Maybe we could do like 20 more minutes here, and then later today, like tonight, I'm thinking of going live again between, okay, let me type it in. So I just don't have to keep repeating myself now. Edit plan, Pokemon now, and a second stream tonight, sometime around 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be sometime around then. It might be 5 to 9. 5 to 9 is probably a better estimate. Something like that, though. Around dinner time, pretty much. Let's see here. Paris, you go bye-bye. Oops. I pressed the wrong button sometimes. This is going to be an issue, actually. Because I need to learn Flash. Can Clefairy learn Flash? I think it can. Oh, it can. Ooh. You're not sure if you can make it later tonight, Osiris? That sounds all good. Like, I get it. I know you got life. So I'm happy to spend a little more time now than on stream. My goal today was to do 6.5 hours like we did yesterday. In total today. So right now we've done about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So it'd be nice to get in about 4 more hours today. So we're like at the almost at the halfway point. Growl. I'm never using Clefairy for competitive purposes. I don't know if she's any good. Like when I studied Pokemon Gen 1, like I did study some Pokemon Gen 1 stuff, like the competitive meta. But that's not FireRed. FireRed Generation 3. Oops. So you can't use teleport in here. Also, I meant to use Flash. God, so useful. So we're at 9 hours in total of Pokemons. Let's see what's in Zubats. Oh my god, it's Machop. We need him. Turn him into a Machamp. How do we damage him? What does Absorb do? Let's see how much damage it does. That's fine, actually. We want a couple more. Oh, wow. So we could stun this guy right now. Yeah, I think it's fair to say we'll do about half an hour. Could do about half an hour more here right now. Boo, doo, doo, doo. Yeah, I've been looking for Machop actually. I'd like him in the collection. Air attack missed. Well, that's not good. Let's try it again. Ooh, let me sit up a little bit here. Hope you all are having a wonderful weekend, by the way, wherever you are in the world. Appreciate y'all spending some of your time here with the old school Pokemon. Very old school Pokemon. The game is, like we were saying, 20 years old now. I'm so glad it came to Nintendo Switch. So glad. Oh, I want to read that. Hang on. We got to read that. Where you at, buddy boy? Is it Machop? Machop. All right, let's read this. Its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. One thing I never read, right, was Kadabra and Alakazam. We got Flash. Yes, Joe Bros, we did. We're in Rock Tunnel right now. Thank you again, Joe Bros. You were a huge help. Jogging the memory. It happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Kadabra. Whoa. That's an interesting Pokedex. Alakazam. It does not like physical attacks very much. Instead, it freely uses extrasensory powers to defeat foes. Now that means we haven't seen the Pokedex entries for a lot of these. Hang on. What's Bulbasaur? There's a plant seed on its back right from the day this Pokemon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. Huh. Can you scroll here? There's a plant bulb on its back. When it absorbs nutrients, the bulb is set to blossom into a larger flower. Yeah, you can. Okay. It lashes about with its tail as a Charmeleon to knock down its foe. It then tears up the fallen opponent with sharp claws. Goddamn, bro. Squirtle is the last one we'll read. When it retracts its long neck into its shell, it squirts out water with vigorous force. The turtle Pokemon. This Pokemon is very popular as a pet. Its fur-covered tail is a symbol of its longevity, the war turtle. All right, let's get out of here. So yeah, I'm having to run Clefairy right now. That Pokemon Platinum, what is this? Kaizo? What in the world is that? I absolutely do not know what that is, Joe Brez. But color me intrigued. I mean, I remember Platinum went with what? Diamond? It was in the Diamond generation. Very hard ROM hacks. Oh. Yeah, I don't know anything about ROM hacks, actually. I couldn't tell you one thing about it other than the name. Is that like pirating emulators in a zip folder? I really don't know. I know nothing about that. Actually, we're pretty set here. We have Wartortle and Gloom. ROM hacks. So what? That makes Pokemon Platinum. Is it like a mod? Is that like a mod that turns Pokemon Platinum into a very hard mode? Yeah, but I don't know what they are, Joe Bros. What are ROM hacks? Is that a mod? Is that like another word for mod? Cubone. Wartortle. Slowpoke. Who do we use in the Slowpoke? It's got to be, oh god, we don't have Pikachu. It's bigger than a mod, but it's a modifier to the base game. Okay. So I don't have Pikachu here, huh? Isn't it poison, what they're throwing out? Was it Tenta whatever? Slowpoke? Oh, shit. Oh, so I should have gone with, Gloom. You think we get away with Gloom right now, or just keep going here? I keep going here, it's fine. It's bigger than a mod, but yeah, it's a modifier for the base game. Okay, thank you. Thank you for explaining that, Joe Bros, because actually I had no clue, man. Some ROM hacks are basically a full new game. Wow. How do I have Alakazam? I cheat, Zoa. Got Game Shark for the Nintendo Switch. Nah. Nah, we traded Kadabra last night and traded it back. I have Leaf Green. I have both versions. I have Leaf Green and FireRed. And Switch 1 and a Switch 2. So that is enough to get Alec. Notice we have War Turtle and Charmeleon as well. Soon we'll have the Golem from Geodude. I got Machop. Soon we'll get Gengar. And my plan is pretty much just to rotate them through the party. Just for fun. Because they're all awesome. I have Gloom in here. Because using Ivysaur too much... Ivysaur is really, really strong. So, I'm just kind of rotating a little bit. And so the game's not too easy, pretty much. Some, like, self-imposed rules. Like, I want Charmeleon to always be the strongest Pokemon. Mankey. But yeah, I'm actually going to go for 150 Pokemon on this, on FireRed here. The only time I ever got 100, the full Pokedex was Pokemon Blue. So it'd be nice to like replicate that pretty much. I wonder how difficult it would be to get all 250. It's a little tough now because my gold, silver, and crystal cartridges, they don't exactly work. Because of the whole clock thing in them, the batteries. I'd have to go in with a soldering equipment to replace the battery or something like that. Or hire someone to do it. Ask my neighbor, you know, go door to door. Excuse me. Do you know, are you able to solder? Pay you 20 bucks to solder this for me, you know? I'll cook you up a meal. What are we doing down here? Gloom. Why don't we put in Alakazam? Who do we put in here? Geodude? How are we ever gonna get out of here? Making progress forward. I'd rather not. Like, I'm thinking... Like, Geodude here, I want him to level 25. Because he'll turn into Graveler. And then for tonight's stream, we'll have a Golem. Which will be very nice. So I really just need Geodude to 25. What if we push through Rock Tunnel? I think we can get through it. In one... Ah, jeez, there are gonna be Pokemon trainers in the way. That's fine. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. Jeez. Now I just have AI do it. Now we just have AI do our images now. Pokemaniac wins it. Remember Photoshop? When that was a thing, chat? That shit's a thing of the past now. Photoshop. I wonder if people still do Photoshop, by the way. War Turtle is good here, right? Like, he has, Bite. I'm gonna bite that Slowpoke and make it faint from biting. Oh, no. My poor Cliff once got bit at the dog park. That was terrible. You always speedrun to fly? Then the game really begins in these playthroughs? HM2. Fly. What I'm trying to do, Jobras, is have a nicely developed team of at least, you know, 6 people ideally. The problem is I'm needing to use a slot for hidden machines, for HMs. So I'm having to use a slot right now for Clefairy. Before it was Paris for cutting. So I'm having to go through this with 5 Pokemon, which I'd rather not. At the moment, I'm missing my Pikachu. Feels bad, man. That's my priority. Not so much flying through the game, no pun intended. But just having a nice crew. Nice crew of Pokemon that I'm happy to mess around. Like this Geodude has been my guy. HMs were awful. That comment makes me laugh. I mean, because it's true. It's so true, Zoa. Like, they were fine at the time. You know, Pokemon came out. Oh, this game is awesome. It was excellent. I had no complaints at the time about HMs. But looking back on it with retrospect, yeah. Or in retrospect, yeah. With hindsight. Yeah, they were pretty awful, weren't they? But it's funny, at the time they felt cool. Like Surf. Surf was definitely the coolest, right? Surf and Fly. Then they started introducing more. Oh, God. Once they started doing Whirlpool. What was the other one? Waterfall? No. Then just no. No. So, absolutely, Zoa. I definitely agree. This is not a good matchup. Let me put in Alakazam. Yeah, if you see Jobras, my goal is to have a party like I do right now. Forget Alakazam. He could be Kadabra. We just happen to be a bit lucky and have Alakazam. But to have a nice variety of types that I can deal with anything pretty much. Surf and Waterfall were basically the only ones you'd use anyways. They're bringing back Dive in the next gen. Dive in 3D. Yeah, so the new gen, I gotta say, was it Wind and Water? Wind and Waves? They do look really cool. They look cool so far. I don't often come here, but I'll value. Like, I am actually thinking of buying them. Or at least one of them, you know? The new starter Pokemon look cool. Still suck that you had to use them? Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna keep buffing up Flamethrower Hazel here. Hazel, level 27. Gonna be 28 here. Ooh, it doesn't kill the Oddish. Look at that. Paralyzed. What does this do? Lower evasiveness? Yeah, once it got to like 7 HMs, maybe there were 8 at one. I don't remember if it went up to 7 or 8. It was probably 7. But yeah, it got to be. I'm glad they got rid of some of them for sure. So I do want to buff up Geodude just a little bit here. Lord knows he's not good into Bulbasaur. There are always 8? 1 for each gym? Really? Then I'm forgetting one from Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I'm only remembering Whirlpool and I guess Waterfall. I don't remember what the 8th would have been. I don't think Dive. You said Dive, Jobras? I don't. First off, I don't even remember Dive. Oh, Rock Smash. Is that an HM? That is an HM, isn't it? From Pseudo Wudo. That back in that day. Back in that. What the heck am I fighting? Bulbasaur? I remember the Pseudo Wudo. Rock Smash. Yeah, Rock Smash. Yeah, no, that's got to be it, right? Now, hang on a second. I could Rock Smash just now in Rock Tunnel. So that's got to be a FireRed Gen 3 thing. They introduced Rock Smash here. It wasn't around in Red. Yeah, but what about Rock Smash, Zoa? From Pseudo Wudo, that was definitely... Now, is that an HM or is that just a skill? Maybe it's just a skill. I think it's just a skill then. Alakazam getting through here with 8 out of 59. Woo, that Bulbasaur was a pain. I mean, they put him to sleep. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get the hell out of this rock tunnel. I could use a super potion. Super. I mean, we are struggling right now. Rock Smash was an HM. Became just a skill like Flash later. Not 100% sure. Yeah, me neither, Jobras. Maybe Rock Smash was an HM, but I kind of don't think it was. I would probably vote no. But I remember Pseudo Wudo. Like, Rock Smash had something to do with Pseudo Wudo there, that town. Like, I remember the Pseudo Wudo was blocking, and what, you had to use Rock Smash or something to wake it up, or you had to water it with a watering can, and it would grant you Rock Smash, something like that. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, you see right there on the top right? Rocks to smash. Oh my god, there's an Onyx. Problem with Onyx here, if I do Magnitude, Onyx is dead. So, you think we could get away with an Absorb? Only 3 and 4 had 8 of them. Okay. Let's try and Absorb. I hope it doesn't kill him. Oh shit, he's rock ground, isn't he? Well, if he's rock ground, we'll find another Onyx. How are we ever gonna catch him though? Oh, you use Alakazam. But my Alakazam is dead. She's so roasted. You were certain there were always 8. That's all good. Human brains, you know? They're not... If only human brains were 100% accurate. If only, right? I'm just trying to get out of here in one piece right now. My party. They struggling, man. Now, I don't think we need Pikachu, right? What was that? Heal your Pokemon. Pokemon Center. You were certain? Yeah, there have been some funny moments where certain chatters, no one here, have been very confident about predictions for new cards being introduced in the Hearthstone. I love the confidence when I'm like, yeah, no, that thing's probably not gonna ever be good. The last card to get mentioned in this regard was a chatter who loved this quest that came out for Hunter and Warlock recently, where you have to blow up your hand or something in order to delete the opponent's hand. You know, this quest that has like a 30% win rate, something like that. We had a chatter come in just swearing that this quest was gonna be good. It's just funny how it's a funny memory, you know, how someone can be so confident and so wrong. Those moments, being loud wrong. It's like being loud wrong. I just find that very funny. Yeah, absolutely. Someone who's loud and wrong at the same time. Oh my god. Hilarious. That quest looked obviously awful. We were trying to reason with this chatter, Zoa, by telling them this quest, it's never going to be good. Because as soon as it is good and playable, they're just going to nerf it. That kind of effect is too strong for it to see play consistently, right? Being able to just delete your opponent's hand on the regular is not something Hearthstone is ever going to have around for a long chunk of time. Quest looked obviously awful. Another card that comes to mind was something like Tachysaurus for Mage, something like that, which it was a recent Pokemon, which was, you know, for however many discovered cards you play for Mage, this card will go down in cost. Some chatter came in saying, oh, trust me, I play Quest Mage. This card is going to be discounted cheaply. It's going to get played all the time. It's going to be great. That is not what happened. Although the person did say, yo, just trust me, bro. It'll be okay. If it got nerfed, that chatter would be right, though. The chatter said, you know, it's some... Okay, so if I'm being perfectly transparent here, because I've been a little... I've miscategorized them a little bit, their words. What they officially said was, at some point in its lifespan, in Standard, it will be good. They left the window open that lock and load, whatever the hell that quest is called, it might be good someday in Standard, if not at first. So if I'm giving them, you know, if I'm being accurate here with how I'm characterizing their, or whatever, explaining their words. Alrighty, Chatterinos, that's 3 hours right there. We went a little bit, I don't know, 3 hours was good. We're going to do about another 3.5 hour stream later tonight. That was in the plan. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out today. We'll be back to Hearthstone tomorrow. But for the plan tonight, we're just going to do a little bit more Pokemon, celebrating pretty much the 30th anniversary of the Pokemon games dropping. So hope you all had a wonderful time in stream. Thank you so much for adding to the stream experience, everybody. Appreciate you all. And I will see you in a few hours, hopefully. If not, maybe tomorrow, where we will be doing some Hearthstone in the evening, and then probably some Pokemon to finish up as we get near bedtime. So until next time, chat, much love. Later. Peace.